Hey everybody, how you going? Steve here, welcome back to the Command Centre. Alright, so we've got some really cool news going on here right now, guys. It looks like we've got a new rule coming out, new beta rule coming out for all Space Marines, all Heretic Space Marines, so Astartes in general. It's a pretty crazy rule. It's being released in the new White Dwarf coming out, apparently. So in the February 2019 edition of White Dwarf is apparently when it's coming out. So this news comes from, I got to actually seen it on Reddit first, posted up there by Shadow of the Emperor. So thanks to that Shadow of the Emperor, if you're watching this, it's awesome. Thanks for bringing it out to our attention. And he stated in his post that he saw it listed somewhere on Facebook somewhere. So that's awesome. There was a few posts on Facebook now, guys. So I'm sorry, I can't credit everybody, but you know, awesome. Thank you, whoever found this out. And I also looked for a credit for this image too, but I couldn't manage to find it, so all good. So yeah, now basically what it involves is it's a rule which involves bolt guns. So any bolt guns, right? And let's just take a look at this rule right now. It's pretty powerful. At first, it doesn't really seem that powerful, but in actual fact, it is very powerful. Okay, so this is the rule: beta rule, bolter discipline. Okay. All Adeptus Astartes and Heretic Astartes models gain this ability. All, right? You gotta listen to the keyword when you're reading these rules. A lot of people got this rule wrong. They thought that it quadrupled your shots, right? It doesn't actually do that the way I'm reading it, but it's still really epic, right? So instead of following the normal rules for rapid fire weapons, so the weapon must be rapid fire, right, for this to work. Okay, so it's not gonna work with like you know, things like bolt storm gauntlets and things like that, or stalker bolt guns or whatever. Okay, it will, I think it will work for the normal bolt guns though, because they're rapid fire. Rapid fire bolt weapons used by models with this ability make double the number of attacks if any of the following applies. Now, it's in the keyword, ladies and gentlemen. Any of the following applies, right? So we've got three conditions here that are listed on the sheet, right, which is over here, which I'll show you, right? And we'll get to this in a second because I'm going to read a little bit more of this out from the official rules. And these are the conditions, okay? So remember, it's essentially saying you are going to get rapid fire, right? So instead of you know, rapid fire 2 is rapid fire 4, okay? Basically with these conditions. So the firing model's target is within half the weapon's maximum range. Sorry, rapid fire 2, not rapid fire 4. Oh, jeez. So the firing model's target is within half the weapon's maximum range. Right, so most units get that anyway. All right, so that's not the biggest of deals, but it's these next ones that are the kicker, okay? So the firing model remains stationary during its previous movement phase. That means any model, right, who's not moving gets rapid fire at maximum range. So if you've got a block of Primaris Intercessors and they've got bolt rifles on them with a 30 range and you haven't moved, those bolt rifles are rapid firing at 30, not 15, if you haven't moved. That's pretty crazy, okay? So then the next one, and this is the real epic part. So the next condition is the firing model is a Terminator, a biker, a Centurion, or a vehicle, all right? Vehicle, Land Raiders, Hurricane Bolters. I'm pretty sure that's a bolter. I'll check it in a second, but it's got the word bolt in it. So you got a Land Raider, Crusader, rocking out with the Hurricane Bolters, right? You know, you got all those shots coming out, rapid firing, okay, from 24 away, okay? Centurions, heavy bolters, all right? Rapid firing from, I'm pretty sure you could put heavy bolters on them. What was it, 36 range? Wow, okay? Bikers, you got bikers running up, moving, because they can move. That's not part of this. That's not part of this condition. They don't have to remain stationary. These guys, bikers, can literally move and then rapid fire, right, after they've moved, and they can literally do it at maximum distance, okay? So if they've got bolt guns on them, right, they're rapid firing too at like 30 after moving. Pretty crazy. Terminators, right? Now, this is the best part. Terminators, you imagine your Death Watch, right? You're using Death Watch. And you put together like a Death Watch version of the Slam Captain, cheap and nasty Slam Captain, give him the heavy Thunder Hammer, the 6d6, 6 to wound, 6 damage, put a jump pack on him, give him the Beacon Angelius. Now, if this doesn't work for you, you could put him in Deep Strike and then bring him in. But the Beacon Angelius, what you can do, you move this guy on the jump pack, deploy him forward on the edge of your deployment zone. Right, you move him maximum movement, which is like 12. Then you advance him like a 6, right? So already got like this much movement, right? That much from the board edge, okay? Then you go through, you use the Beacon Angelius to teleport your block of 10 Death Watch Terminators up to you. And then you can actually deploy that. I think it was either 3 or 6 away from the captain, right? So then you've got a little bit more range. So you're now looking at like this much difference in first turn. Right? And then these guys are shooting, rapid firing at 24 inches away. Right? Crazy stuff. Terminators who are literally wounding on 2s because of special ammunitions and re-rolling the 1s if you're using smart enough to keep yourself on Fury tactics with your mission strategy, with Death Watch. And because you'll most likely be in range of the captain with the jump pack and the heavy Thunder Hammer, right? Then you are going to get your rerolls of a 1 because you're near a captain as well. Epic, right? Epic. Death Watch are awesome anyway. Especially with the new points decreases and all that, with chapter approved. And now you mix this into it. Holy crap, this is epic. Now, I've actually got a massive Death Watch army. I don't think you've actually seen my Death Watch army, but I do have like an actual massive one. So I'll show you that sometime here on the channel. All right, I've got like 7,000, 8,000 points of Death Watch. They're actually my main army, aside from Ultramarines and Blood Angels. There's a lot here, guys. I haven't actually shown you, but I've got them. So, and this is going to be fantastic for me because one of my things was always like, okay, so you've got Gilliman, he gives you all these rerolls, but the guy costs like 400 points. You know, you could pretty much get that with Death Watch. The same thing with a Chapter Master, Watch Master, who's like 130 points odd, and inclusive of Guardian Spear, which is also going to be rapid firing this. And then you just chuck it, and then you don't need a Lieutenant because you're using the stratagems, right? Now, I did have a look at the veterans because you can say, okay, well, I know there's that dude rocking out who, for some reason, it took everybody like 2 years to work out that you could put Storm Bolters on veterans and use them in tournaments. I don't know what took everybody so long, but I've been doing that for ages. Heck, if I wish I wasn't so busy, I'd be out there playing tournaments. I'd probably be the World Warhammer champion by now. But anyway, so everybody's going crazy over this list that was like common anyway as far as I was concerned, which was reading the codex and putting Storm Bolters and Storm Shields on veterans with jump packs, a few guardsmen, which everyone was doing anyway, and an Imperial Knight with a battle cannon as fodder, and everybody's just copying that list now. So whatever. Yeah, I don't know what it is with the tournament players. Maybe they're just like that, you know, intertwined with the meta that they're not, you know, thinking outside the box. Maybe they're just thinking more about like, you know, maybe they're thinking more about not breaking the meta, but maybe they're thinking more about just countering the meta. And there's like all these little lists and they're basically just going through. So I don't know. But anyway, look, I mean, you can ask Matty. I play him all the time. I've played him before. Last time, before that other game, I took a block of veterans and with Storm Shields and Storm Bolters, and I've been using for ages. The only thing is with them though, is that they can't move, right? They don't have that condition like the Terminator does where they can move and shoot. So you can still do it. You still can get that 25-inch rapid fire off them. However, you can't move or shoot. They're still wounding on 2s though. Now, I think with the Terminator's points reduction and the Storm Shield's point reduction, I think these boys are the way to go, or maybe mixed squads. But anyway, look, enough of that, because you could put them in your Ultramarines list. You could put it. Dark Angels are back on the cards, guys. Okay, this is going to help Dark Angel out massively, okay? Imagine Grey Knight Terminators with this rule, just literally zipping around the board, smiting everything, running around, getting full rapid fires on a block of Paladins or something like that. So this is some really key stuff. This is some awesome stuff, guys. So it's very fantastic. Anyway, so we're just going to read on the rest of this rule. So yeah, okay, so this includes the word bolt. Example, bolt gun, bolt rifle, storm bolter, combi bolter, hurricane bolter, inferno bolt guns, etc. This also applies when firing bolt gun profile of combi weapons, including the bolt weapon profile and the relics such as the bolt song and the lion's wrath, right? And when firing relics that replace a rapid fire bolt weapon, so long as the relic is also a rapid fire weapon. Example, the Primax Wrath, the Fury of Demios, right? The Gauntlets of Ultramar even, right? Because it's a rapid fire. The Talons of Horus, they're also rapid fire bolt guns, okay? So they could take them as well. And also the Guardian Spear for the Death Watch Watchmaster's Guardian Spear as well. I'm pretty sure it's the same with Custodes, but I'll have to check it. It was rapid fire. Ah, they're not Astartes. That's the rule. So they're not Astartes. So guys, you can see how this would be awesome. And you mix a little bit of this in with the Vigilist stratagems. Now, can you imagine? You've got the you've got that character assassin stratagem, right? You've got the veteran stratagem from the Vigilist book, and you mix this up with this. It's for free. It's not even a stratagem. It's just a new beta rule. So this is pretty amazing, everybody, and I'm pretty certain it's factual. I don't think there's any reason for it to be fake, to be honest. But you know, as I said, this is really going to help Marines out a lot more. I've had the feeling that Marines are actually a lot better now, in actual fact, and this is just going to make them awesome. So, you know, I'm definitely gonna, you know, my Death Watch are always getting games. Like I said, they're Ultramarines, Death Watch, Blood Angels are my main armies. I've got all the other Astartes armies, pretty much the main ones. Except for a few Imperial Fists here and there, but not many. So this is really going to bring these guys on the map. So yeah, I'm just thinking, what were those things on the Leviathan? Okay, so Leviathan, it means Leviathan's now rapid firing because that has storm bolters on it. Not the big storm autocannon things, but it's just got like the two rapid fire storm bolters. And a bit of everything. So, yeah, guys, like I said, just a little bit of a quick insight on that one, because I just wanted to get that to you because I thought it was an awesome rule, and I will be, you know, taking the my Death Watch out of the box, guys, to rock and roll. Now, this lovely Black Star also has hurricane bolters on it. I still think it's overcosted. It needs to get rid of that +1 to hit because of no power of machine spirit. Then this will be worth it. If they fix that, then it'll be good. Other than that, yeah, I'll give this one a miss. Yeah. All right, everybody. So look, I just wanted to share that rule with you. I think it's really awesome. And if you've liked what you've seen here, please consider subscribing to the channel. All right, and click the little red subscribe button down below there, the little bell notification icon as well. So it's really awesome. It'll mean that stuff will come up for you every time we post a video here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, and enjoy.